Good morning, everyone. This is the lecture number 6 of Computer Applications with Blue Jay of class 10th. Today we are going to see unit number 4th, that is operators in Java. Today we are going to see some of the topics of the same unit. Those are: firstly, we will learn what are the expressions, mathematical expressions as well as your Java expressions, and how we can convert mathematical expressions into your Java expressions. Secondly, we will be learn how to write your Java expressions. Thirdly, we will be seeing what are the operators and what are the different types of operators. And among the type of operators, we will learn what are the arithmetic operators. In arithmetic operators, furthermore divisions are there. Those are unary, binary, ternary operators. So let us start with the first one, that is your expression. When we are dealing with our expressions, then only, or you can say majority of two things will be kept in mind. First one, operator; the second one, operand. Operator are something which is performing your mathematical expressions, and operands are something on which your mathematical expressions are being performed. This should be understood with the help of an example. Consider we are having an expression m equals to a plus b plus c plus 10. In this expression, a, b, c and 10, or you can say m, are your operands on which the actual operation is being performed. But your plus as well as your equal signs comes under your operator. So see again, your a is an operand, again c is also an operand, 10 is also an operand, and plus is an operator. Again, the second plus is also an operator, and the same goes for the third one. And on the left hand side, your m also comes under your operand, and between these two, left hand side and right hand side, you are having equal to sign. That comes under your assignment expression. So overall, this expression combines of mainly two things: operands and your operator. Now we will see what are the mathematical expressions and how we are going to convert these expressions into your Java expressions. So basically, when we are writing the Java expressions, we need to make our expressions some kind of flat one. We can understood with the help of an example. See some of the mathematical expressions we are having over here. First one, s equals to ut plus half at square. A very popular formula. Yes. So when we are writing Java expression, then we should note that something like this ut should not come over there. We will be writing multiplication sign in between, and over here we are having 1 divided by 2. It should not be written like p divided by q form. It should be written as 1 divided by q, or better to write it 1 divided by 2.0, so that our decimal part should not be neglected over there. And see, at the last we are having t square. This t square is not valid in Java expression. These powers are not valid. So over here we have to write down t into t. So please check the answers. When we try to convert these expressions into a Java expression, something like this will come. See, u into t we are having 1 upon 2.0, we are having multiplied by a into t into t. The same goes for the second one. See, the second one we are having a plus b divided by c plus d. No multiplication sign is there, but if you write down just a plus b divided by c plus d, then automatically what will happen? Only division operator will be performed between these two operands. B divided by c will only be performed, but we need to perform this division operator between these two things. So that is why your parentheses are, or you can say that is why your brackets are important over there. Likewise, you can solve the third one as well as the fourth one. See, the fourth one we have studied some mathematical library functions. Yes, so over there we have studied a square root function. Square root function we have to apply like this: math dot square root, and in your square root we are having ab, so automatically multiplication sign will be there. So A multiplied by B we have to write down. Again B multiplied by C we have to write down. Now one thing please notice that when you are converting your mathematical expression into your Java expression, then please make a note you have to write down these semicolon after your expressions. And it is important because Java expressions are always terminated by your semicolon. So please try to convert these expressions and check your answers with mine. So now we are going to see the types of operators. We all know what are the operators. The functions that we are performing on the operands are basically your operators. Now if we say your operators are mainly divided into broadly three categories. See, your operators are being divided into broadly three categories. Those are arithmetic operators, relational operators, and logical operators. In today's video, in the continuation, we are going to see about arithmetic operators only today. In this, we will learn unary operators, binary, ternary. The two categories of unary also we will see, that is prefix and postfix operators. So let us start with the arithmetic one. We have seen arithmetic is divided into three parts: unary, binary, ternary. Unary is broadly categorized into only prefix and postfix. So let us start with the unary operators. Basically, when we talk about this unary, binary, and ternary, we are talking about operand will be there. In binary, two number of operand will be there. We are talking about minimum number of operands. In ternary, we can have three number of operands over there. So unary, binary, ternary comes from 1, 2, 3 and as well as your number of operands on which the operation is being performed. So again, in unary operators, only one operand we are going to see over here. So see, broadly unary is being divided into four parts: plus, minus, increment, as well as your decrement. So let us see firstly the plus one. See, with the help of an example, in case you are having a equals to 12, this is basically some simple mathematical formulas. You are having a equals to 12, then if you are having plus a, then automatically you will be doing this plus plus operation. Plus plus is equal to your plus, so the answer will be in plus. And again, if you see in the next line, in a equals to minus 12, again if you apply plus a, then your answer will be minus, because plus minus points to your minus. That is why. So see, these are some basic mathematical operations that you were learning from your previous classes onwards. Coming towards your minus, again we will be having a equals to 12 plus we are having, and if we have to perform minus operation over there, then obviously the answer will come in your minus. That is why your answer is minus 12. In the second line, if already you are having minus a, or you can say a's value is minus 12, and again if you apply minus a, so minus minus will become your plus. That is why your answer is plus 12 over there. Now coming towards these your increment and decrement operator, basically we will learn these two things with the help of these prefix and postfix notations. We will see firstly what are the prefix and postfix notations, and then we will see prefix increment decrement as well as your postfix increment and decrement. So see, unary, increment, decrement, basically we will be learning with prefix and postfix. So firstly let us come to the prefix one. Prefix means firstly you have to add or subtract, or it means firstly you have to do the operation and afterwards you have to use the formula. Likewise you can say prefix says first operate, or you can say increase or decrease, then you have to use. Now firstly let us see about prefix increment. Let us see one example over here. Yes, obviously it is represented as plus plus variable because prefix increment is there. Firstly, you have to perform the operation. That is why your plus plus sign will be coming before your variable, and obviously your variable is a user defined. So let us see one example now. You are having int a equals to 20. These lines you are having. Now we have to form the output. We have to identify what is the output basically. So see, now it is being clear. Yes. Now see, you are having the value of a is 20, b is plus plus a, or you can say you are having plus plus 20 over here. So firstly, what we have learned in prefix, firstly you have to do the operation, then you have to use a value. So plus plus means the value is being incremented by 1 always. So the value of a will become 21. From this line only, from this right hand side only, your value of a will become 21, and afterwards the value that is 21 will be given to your b variable. So now when we are doing this SOPLN b, then your automatically the answer will be 21. Firstly, new line we are having, so your cursor will be over here. Plus plus b, again we are performing this prefix increment operation, so again the value will be incremented by 1. So 21 plus 1 will be your 22. That is why the second output will be your 22. Again in the last line we are having SOPLN a. So we have seen from this line we have seen plus plus a when we were handling. So firstly your value is being converted into 21, then afterwards it is being given to your bina, so that is why your value of a will be 21, hence this will be your output for the same. See, this will be your output for this kind of expression. Now let us try to see your prefix decrement. It is represented as minus minus variable. Firstly the operation, then afterward you will be using your variable name, and obviously this variable is user defined. Again let us see the same example over here. You are having some lines of code. Again let us try to find out the output for the same. Now see, now it is clear. Yes, over here again we are having a equals to 20, b equals to minus minus a. So again minus minus 20 we are having, then 20 minus 1 we have to operate, so your answer will be 19. So firstly the value of a will be 19, then afterwards it is being given to your b. So now for the first line SOPLN b, you will be getting the answer that is your 19. For the second line SOPLN minus minus b, again you have to perform a decrement operation, so your answer will be 18. And for the last line SOPLN a, again see over here you will be having the value of a 19, so again the 19 will be printed over there. So for this line of code your answer is this one. Please check your answer with mine. Now let us move on to your postfix notation. See, the postfix notation says firstly you have to use and then you have to perform the operation, that is increment operation or decrement operation. So firstly you will be using the value, and then afterwards you will be performing this operation over there. Postfix says first use then operate either increment or decrement. So again let us see firstly the postfix increment. It is represented as variable plus plus. See, firstly we have to use, that is why the variable name is written at the very first. Then afterwards you have to operate, so plus plus sign will be written after your variable name. Now again let us see one example. The example is quite same. Now let us try to find out the output for this kind of code. Now see, we are having a equals to 20, b equals to a plus plus. So again the value of a is now 20, b will be having a plus plus. So see, this is the postfix operation. Then we are not going to perform addition, or you can say we are not increasing the value by 1, but what we are doing, we are simply giving the value of a to b. So the value of b is 20 over there, but for the next operation your value is incremented by 1. Your value will be incremented by 1, hence the value of a will become your 21. So see, for this line SOPLN b, the value will be 20. Again for this line SOPLN b plus plus, you have to increment the value, but firstly you have to use the variable, or you can say firstly you have to use a value, then afterwards you have to increment the value. So over here the value was 20, again the value 20 will be printed over here, and the value of b will be incremented by 1, so that when we are using again for the next iteration, if we are using this b, then this value will be used over there, but for now we are using only 21. Now afterwards we are using SOPLN A. So see, remember we are having this, the value of A is 21 over here. So we will be getting this kind of output for such line of code. Please check your answer with mine. Now let us move towards your postfix decrement. So for postfix decrement, again it is represented as variable minus minus. The reason is the same. Now again let us quickly see this line of code. So let us try to find out the output for the same now. See, again we are having A, the value of A is 20, B is A minus minus. So your A is 20, but your B is, again, operation will be performed afterwards. Firstly, the value of the variable is being used, so the value of B will be 20. But after this thing, A minus minus is there, na? So that is why we have to decrease the value by 1. So the value of A will become 19 over here. Yes, now when we are using this system.out.println function, you have to print firstly the value of B, that is your 20. Again, when we are using this SOPLN B minus minus, what you will be getting? You will be getting B minus 1, 19. But again, it is a postfix operation. So what you are using? You are using firstly the value of B initial value, then afterwards you are decrementing the value. So again, you will be getting 20 over here. And for the last line, SOPLN A, remember over here we have decremented the value. So now this new value will be used. So the value will become your 19. So for this line of code, you will be getting such kind of answer. Please check your answer with mine. So I hope these two topics are clear, prefix and postfix notations. Now let us move towards your binary operators. See, we are having multiple binary operators. Those are very simple one: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulus. Now let us try to see each of these with the help of an example. See, over here we are having A20, B10, then obviously your C will be 30. For the subtraction, again the same thing, you will be getting the answer as 10. For the multiplication, again for the same line of code, you will be getting 200 as an answer. Now here comes the difference between your division and your modulus. Actually for division you will be getting only the quotient. So when you are dividing this 20 by 10, so you will be getting 2 as a quotient. Yes, so the answer of C will be your, or you can say 2 will be stored in your C variable over here. Now if we talk about this modulus operator, then what we are going to do? Again the same thing, 20 is being divided by 10, so your whole thing will be crossed out and you will be getting the remainder as 0, and modulus is pointing towards your 0, but your division is pointing towards your question. So over here you will be getting the answer as 0, but in modulus you will be getting the answer as 0. So please note this point. Now moving towards your shorthand operators. See, basically shorthand operations are not that much important in Java. Basically these are some kind of short forms that we are using while writing some kind of operation. So you must know these things. But these are not much important. So let us go through this thing very quickly. See, we are having this thing. Let us zoom this thing out. Yes. For the operators, x equals to x plus 4, we can write down x plus equals to 4, but there is some kind of rule, you can say, we are having. For what is this? If you are having x equals to x plus something over here, see, on this side and the first side, both of these variables should be equal for writing your shorthand operations. If these are not equal, then your shorthand operations should not be performed. Likewise, you can say, if you are having x equals to y plus 1, then you cannot perform your shorthand operations on such kind of expressions. For using your shorthand operations, this variable and the first variable should be same, then only you can use your shorthand operations. So quickly see over here, this plus will be changed to plus equal to, this minus will be changed to minus equal to. Again the same thing for multiplication, division and your modulus. I think this concept is very clear and it is very simple for you all. Yes. Now see, one more thing, we are having some increment and decrement operator that we have learned before in your unary thing. So basically, what does we say? If we are writing this x equals to x plus 1, then we can write down it as x plus plus. Or you can say if you are having x minus 1, then we can write down it as x minus minus. So these are your shorthand notations for these kind of expressions. Please remember this thing. Now again coming towards your binary operators example. See, for writing your binary operators you can use such kind of program over there. So please note these two programs and please let me know the answers. In case you are feeling any difficulty with the same, please let me know. So you can note these two examples in your copy or in your any rough sheet, and please try to find out the answer for the same. Now coming towards your ternary operator, or you can say conditional operators. When we talk about ternary, then basically we are saying that we are having three kinds of operator. Yes, so firstly let us learn about the syntax of the same. The syntax is variable, test condition, expression number 1 as well as your expression number 2. The syntax says firstly your test condition will be evaluated, and if the test condition is true, then your expression 1 will be executed, and if your test condition is false, then your expression number 2 will be evaluated over there. Let us take an example for explaining the same. See, we are having int max over here, and 100 is greater than 10 is our condition. Obviously 100 is greater than 10, so our condition is true, and for the true we have seen the first expression will be evaluated 100, and over here on the left hand side we have seen we are having an integer variable, mm, that is your max. So automatically after this line we are having max equals to 100. The value we are having max equals to 100 over here. Now the most popular question that comes amongst this topic is to convert your ternary operator into if else, or if else condition you have to convert it into your ternary operator. You might be getting this question in your examination or in your test paper, so please practice the same question. See, one example we are having if condition block 1 block 2. So if you write down the appropriate ternary operator for the same, then you might be getting something like this. Now see over here, firstly you will be writing if condition. We all are well aware about this if else condition, yes. So if this condition will be going over there, okay, and for the true block it is coming over here. The second block, for the second number block, I'm sorry, this is your second block. For second block you will be getting over here only. And see, please follow the syntax. This equal to sign should be there, this question mark also should be there after your test condition, and between your true and false condition we will be having a colon over there. Please remember we are having a colon, and after completing this whole syntax we have to terminate our expression with the help of this semicolon. So please try to remember this syntax, it is very important for your exams purpose. Now let us see one example. See, we are having this kind of example. Now we have to write down an appropriate ternary operator with the same. Please try to write down on your own. See, we are having this as a condition. So this a equal to 100 will be going for your test condition. String value, we are having the value equal and not equal, and the variable we are having is value. So over here you write down value over here instead of this variable. And for the block 1, or you can say expression 1, the true expression will be there, so equals will be written, and for the expression number 2 this not equals will be written. Please check your answer with mine. This will be the answer, and please strictly follow the syntax. Your marks will be deduced in case you are not following the syntax properly. Now again, let us take one more example. In case you are having this kind of expression, you are having a ternary operator, conditional operation you are having, and you have to perform this expression into your if else condition. Again, try to uh, differ the things out. See, let us zoom this thing. See, over here we are having b modulus 2 equal to 0. Basically this is your condition. Even is your true block, and odd will be coming in your false block. and string value is something that is holding these kind of values. Both the values will be holding by this string value. So please write down the appropriate ternary operator for the same and check your answer with mine. Now again we are having nested ternary operator. In the previous classes we have learned about nested for loop, we have learned. Yes, so what does it mean? A for loop inside another for loop. So basically over here when we are talking about nested ternary operator, it means one ternary operator inside another ternary operator. So over here see the syntax. Firstly you are having condition outer, the main condition you are having. Then see, this is being divided into two parts, your expression number 1 as well as your expression number 2 over here. Yes, so for this expression number 1, it is an individual ternary operator. For this kind of operator, or you can say for if block, for the bigger if block, you are having this condition. This is for true and this is for your false. Again for this expression, for the second expression, you are having this as a condition. This will be for your true block and this will be for your false block. See this example. This outer condition will be coming over there in the bigger if block, and all this thing will be merged inside the bigger if condition. See, we are having again a ternary operator, so again we are dividing this whole bigger if condition into if else part. Your inner c1 will come over here, the condition. Statement 1 is for true, so it will be coming in your true block. Statement 2 is for false, so it will be coming in your else block. Again the second thing, or you can say the second expression, is for else. So in else again we are going to write the if else condition. For else portion we are having inner c2 as an expression. Statement 3 is the expression for true thing and statement number 4 is for your false. So basically this is how we convert our nested ternary operator into your nested if else condition. In the next video we are going to see unit number 4, again the operators in Java. We will be continuing our chapter. In this we will be seeing our relational operators, logical operators. We are going to see some sample questions also we are going to solve regarding these relational operators as well as your logical operators. And one more thing, that is most importantly, we are going to see how what is the hierarchy of these operators. It means if in any expression more than one kind of operator comes, then how we are going to operate it. In case you are having such kind of problem in maths, then you are following BODMAS rule. Yes, BODMAS rule, everybody remembers, you are following BODMAS rule over there. But now in Java program you are having some kind of precedency table. So we are going to see the precedency table in the next video, and at the very last we are going to see the exercise portion. Some of the exercise questions we are going to solve it out, and again I will be making a blog, and sooner I will be giving you the link for the same. So please go and refer to the link as well. In the next video most probably I will be giving you the link for